Hi and welcome to the Data Pitman channel. Today we're going to talk about YouTube data tools. It's a very interesting tool that was designed by Bernard Reader, and I think you should take a look on it if you plan to do any kind of research using YouTube. Okay, first of all, let me just put things up here. YouTube data tools, you have several options here. You can get channel infos, channel lists, channel networks, video lists, video commenting networks, and video comments. And it's a very robust tool for you to do your research using YouTube. So even if you're talking about digital methods, or you're talking about something like science communication studies or information science studies, well, this tool is for you. To start with, we can just take a look on channel info. And in channel info, we have to put channel ID or URL. You can even use the one with at, like this one, like Bernard Reader Amsterdam as an example here. We can even do it like this and say that we are not a robot, and then send the result, and you receive all the information about the channel. It's a very neat way to obtain this. In channel list, you can perform a query with kind of text that you would like to see something about it, like let's say COVID, for example, and you can then perform this search based on the number of interactions that will get you with one interaction about 50 items. You can go up to about 500 items. There are some options here that you can use it to delimit the period of creation of this channel. Some related to the relevance in language code or region code, and also how you want to rank this based on the relevance, date, rating, title, video count, and view count. I recently tested with view count and it didn't work. Probably others are with some issues, probably due to changes in the API of YouTube, but relevance, that's a more straightforward one, normally works quite fine. You just send and wait for the results, and as you can see, you obtain about 50 rows of channels that you can then perform your search later on. And then I have it already saved it here. Okay. Other options that are available is to do a channel network. In the channel network, I can use again a search query like COVID, the number of interactions. So I will stay with the rank based on relevance. There's an option to think about featured channels and channel subscription for linking. If you consider featured channels, it will be the featured ones that were based on YouTube analysis. But if you put the subscriptions one, you will consider also the subscriptions that the channel do, and it's one option that you can think about using it. You can do the crawl depth from 0 to 2 and say I'm not a robot, just send it out and it will start running. It just collects first the channels, and besides that it will start to get the details from the channel and perform the channel seeds, and then now I have a GDF, and then I can just export this, and if I double click on it, it will open up my Gephi software to open this GDF file. And as you can see, there are not that much edges on this data set, but you have a result here, and with the channels here and with the name of them, I can just pull up here and say, well, COVID Eliminato, age of COVID, COVID-19, a lot of COVID channels that talk about it, and some of them are connected. Okay, well, besides that, you can also put seeds as a start, the list of channels that you want to see connections among them, and then use a crawl depth to see if they will be connected anyway. You can also perform a video list. In a video list, you can give a channel ID at first. You can have a playlist. You can have a search query also, or a manual selection with video IDs to do this results. You can generate code tag network but this will be dangerous if you run this with a very large set. But let's say a search query, we perform here using COVID again, and give it a try just with relevance, no points of locations or region or something like that, and ask for a code tag network 2. This will be videos about, this time about COVID, and then we send it out. It will start searching for them. Then they found the 50 rows and try to see the video tagnet connection, and also the video search results as a CSV. This is a GDF. A GDF can be opened by directly from here as, let me just clear out this, like a Force Atlas, run, and there you go, and there you have the videos. Perform just a kind of a no overlap to be better. Okay, there you go, the no overlap calculating, and just run some adjustments here to like a modularity class to put this graph a little bit nicer. Okay, let's color this partition modularity class, apply the more frequent ones. The color will be also modularity class, apply. So now we have the results here. We can change the size of the font to something smaller. Okay, and now we can just do a preview to take a look on this. Manage renders, polygon down, and then settings, then area, and there you go, refresh. And if we take a look closer, we'll see the video list here and all the connections they have. A little bit messy this time, but you can see there are 7 news and so, probably channel 9 or something like that. Probably channels that are close together with content. We can just put the fonts a little bit smaller to make it more clearer, and then we can see how it goes. Again, maybe a little lower. Fresh, there you go. And we can see the titles of all these videos here. Okay, so, and also you have the opportunity to see the CSV file that you can then open up this video list as a CSV file in Notepad++, and then you have all the position, channel ID, channel title, video ID, publish at that, and all the information that can be obtained by the YouTube API. Okay. Next would be video co-commenting network. This is very interesting, a very interesting network, because it will be based on the fact that people are commenting in similar videos. So you can put the videos together based on the co-commenting network that they receive. And we can also put a search query or get a seed about this. There's a limit on the maximum of comments that will be get through, so you have a maximum of 1,000, but they recommend starting with 100, and will be the top level comments. So in some sense you cannot guarantee that all the connections are seen by this procedure, but it works quite fine. Okay, you can see like something videos about VOS Viewer, for example, this time, and let's start this and run. It's getting about 50 videos about VOS Viewer, and try to see if people are co-commenting these different videos to see what's going on. And there you go. This is the search nodes in the GDF, and there are channel search nodes, so you can see both things here. And then as you can see here, put here in the overview, and there you got it. Bibliometrics analytics, several, how to open multiple CSV in VOS Viewer, and so VOS Viewer learn how to use, beginner's tutorial, several tutorials about VOS Viewer here. Okay, let's just put the Fisherman Heingold here to be a little bit more adjusted, and as you can see, there are lots of videos about this, and these are connected one to another based on the videos. And you also have the option to see this, let me put back there, YouTube data tools, and there's the other option here is the one based on the channels, and the video channels are in different. There you go. And then we will reduce it by the channels they present. And let's put the Fisherman Heingold here. I'm not going to perform all the adjustment here, but you can see several channels that are trying to work with. This Van Eck here, the creator of Phosphere is here listed. So as you can see, there are several options here to see related to connections about people that commented in one or other video. Okay, Data Pitman channel, one of my channels are here also. There you go. Well, and last but not least, you have the video comments, and this is one of the most used ones. You have a video selection and comment cutoff, so that you can have all the data based on the comments on a certain video, and then you just put all them here, and you have a result as a list of comments that are done to the video. So as you can see, this is a very powerful tool with several options for you to download data based on the YouTube API, and YouTube Data Tools does all this kind of connection for you and export the data obtained to in a very easy way. You can also do a data collection on YouTube using FacePager is another option, but FacePager is not so easy as YouTube Data Tools. So if you're starting to do this kind of research, I probably will say to you to use YouTube Data Tools. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any kind of comments or doubts about using this software, this online software, just leave a comment below, please. It will be very kind of you if you can just say from where are you seeing this video, what are your country, or if you are in Brazil, what are your city, and so on. This helps more people to see the channel, to see the videos, and also helps me know to whom I am talking to. Okay, see you in the next video. Cheerio up. Bye bye.